I'm sorry for the delay. The delay is because I'm really having a hard time trying to make ends meet for your budget. I'm in discussion with your senator, Senator Angara, and I've also, out of respect for a very dear friend of the Senate and my personal friend, Senator Edgardo Angara Sr., I really don't know, quite frankly, what to do with you folks. You have been uh, on tethers with the national government since 2008. It's now 13 years, and you have nothing good to show except expense. And the COA has been after you for many things. Now, I gave you last time an opportunity to answer all my reservations. Is Senator Binay there? Senator Binay, Nancy, are you there? Senator Binay? Anyway, the session was suspended last time. So I will now listen to Mr. Madukdok, whoever it is that is running this place. I think it's Mr. Madukdok, right? Israel Madukdok, are you there?
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. And thank you for having us
Can you
today.
take off your mask if you're alone?
Mr. Chairman.
Nice. Senator Binay, thank you for...
Yes.
I need your help here. We have to make some very hard decisions here, which I'm not
Okay,
afraid to
Mr.
make.
Chairman.
Well, Mr. Madukdok, you have been on Tether since 2008. You have bought property that you have not gotten title for. You've been conducting promotions, but you've got nothing to show for it. You only have one operating unit, Lucky Dragon. It's supposed to be IT support. You have not shown me what they're doing. There's supposed to be T&D Asia Pacific, which is engaged in software and IT platform programming. You've not even shown to me what they're doing. And Indo Pacific, which is tourism and residential units, yeah, they've asked them to invest there, and you've not shown me anything to show that there is an income from that. Out of 2 billion allocated to you, you have only shown 72 million in terms of return. Far. I mean, in any private corporation, you would have been closed down a long time ago. I don't know if Senator Binay agrees with me, but certainly I've been operating entities since I was young, and certainly I've not operated any losing proposition in my life. From the city of Olongapo to the chairman of Subic Bay to tourism, where I handled several committees like the Intramuros Administration and PTA, and I drafted the bill, and it shows that they have risen. I don't know why you cannot do it. Out of the memory of Senator Angara, you should be able to do something. Now, what is your explanation finally? I'm going to listen to you now. Go ahead. You're going to sit down and listen. And you convince the committee. Sir,
Thank you very much, Mr. Honorable Chair. Thank you for having us. I am now with my management team. I would like to...
You're on the carpet. You're the one. I can refer to your management team. Do not hide behind them.
Okay.
By the way, have you been reappointed? When does your term expire?
In 2023, Your Honor.
You have a new appointment. Can you submit your appointment to us?
Yes po, we will do that po.
When were you reappointed?
Last 2019.
And you have a term of 3 years, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're about to expire.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, proceed.
Well, please allow me to run through briefly on APECO's presentation, which will include some discussion on locators and investment activities and infra development. Briefly, let me just summarize the development of APECO since its inception in 2007. The construction was in full swing in 2012, resulting to the establishment of what we call now the corporate campus. Typhoon Labuyo in 2013 and Typhoon Lando in 2015 devastated the area. Rehabilitation
Show me
was
what you have built out of what you call the corporate. What
that
was
is
that?
that is the main corporate campus, Honorable
Corporate
Chair.
campus. Show me that. You have any pictures?
Yes, Chairman. We have a picture of the corporate campus. We
Can
will
you show
show
it?
it along as we present to you the presentation, Your Honor.
Just show it to me. Show it to me.
Okay, we will proceed with the
No, show it to me first. The corporate campus that you're talking about. That now you're claiming was totally devastated.
okay, that will be can you show that, Abba? The corporate campus? Ando sa APECO timeline eh. Mapo-focus ba natin? It's on the APECO timeline slide. Can we just
Sandali. I will be the one to show you. Wala kang maipakita eh. Let the record show that it is the chairman that is now showing what you have. Share it.
We are sharing it now. Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
I let the record state that it is the chairman showing what you have, and you're not been able to show me anything after repeated questions to show me the presentation, which means you're not ready.
There is the corporate campus, Mr. Chairman.
Where is it? Ano ba yan? Matagal pa ba yan?
Yan. Tama yan.
Oo, yan. Tapos na ba yan?
That is the corporate building, Mr. Chair. That is the corporate campus. That is the administration building.
That is where you hold office.
We're holding office in Manila, Mr. Chairman.
And who holds office there?
The administration building is now presently rented out to Lucky Dragon, Mr.
Great.
Chairman.
You built a building for the government and you're now renting it out to Lucky Dragon. So Lucky Dragon doesn't really have any investment except their bodies and their computers. Is that it?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
And how much are you renting it for them?
We're renting it for roughly,
No, not
200.
roughly. How much are you making from them?
Yeah.
You said you have your management staff. Anybody in the management staff can answer this quickly?
205,500, Mr. Chairman.
How much?
205,500 monthly, Mr. Chairman.
105 or 305?
205, 205,500, Mr. Chairman.
Monthly. And are they up to date in payment?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
No back rentals?
No, Mr. Chairman.
So how much have you recovered from that building? How much did that building cost? No answer?
If I may, Mr. Chairman, Anthony Valencia, Head of Finance, APECO.
Yeah.
The administration building was constructed at amount of around 97 million, Mr. Chairman. And it was
97 million.
97 million, Mr. Chairman.
2013 na-complete. Ano ba? Kailan na-complete yan?
It was completed 2012, Mr. Chairman. Turned over to APECO 2012, Mr. Chairman.
2012. You were showing a building. Is that the building there on the foreground? And may flags?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. That's the recently repaired corporate administrative building, Mr. Chairman.
Magtagalog ka na lang. Nahihirapan ako sa English mo. Ano nangyari dyan sa building na yan? Nakatayo ba yan?
Yung building na po yan, yung building na po yan, Mr. Chairman, when it was over to APECO in 2012, unfortunately, in 2013, APECO was devastated by Typhoon Labuyo and Lando. So nawasak po siya talaga, sir.
Ano nawasak? Saan nawasak? Come on.
It was destroyed, sir. Devastated by the typhoon, sir.
You've told me that 5 times since we started this. Your chairman and you have told me that 5 times. Where is the picture of the devastation?
I-focus mo dapat.
Where is the picture? You have a picture? Totally devastated.
This one,
Yan eh. Ano ba, ginagawa ba yan o nasira yung bubong?
ito sir yung ko po, yung nasira na to sir. Wala lang po kami nabigay na picture para dun sa buo, pero just an
Tapos na ba yung
small
construction
picture po.
yan? Yung repair,
Tapos
natapos
na sir,
na.
tapos na po sir, ang itsura po niya yung nasa baba.
Ha?
Na-repair na po yan sir. Ito na po yung itsura niya ngayon. Ito may mga flags na po.
Drawing yan eh. Ang
Sir,
tinitignan ko
actual
sa
picture
diwa.
po yan sir.
Ha?
Actual picture po yan sir. Kung yung pinaka-latest po, ito po nasa right side sir. Katabi po nung na, yung sira-sira pong bubong. Yan na po siya ngayon.
Yan ang bago ngayon. Ilan ang kwarto niyan? Gano'ng kalaki yan? Ilang square meters?
Yung building footprint sir, I think approximately almost 2,000 to 2,500 square meters divided into 5 chambers, wide chambers. On the left and the right side, malalawak po yan na kwarto.
Can you see me the operations? Show me the operations of Lucky Dragon there. You have a picture? When I was in Subic, I took pictures of everything. People working in the factory, people working in their offices. I can still show it to you now. Do you or don't you?
Hindi po namin kinuna ng picture yan, Mr. Chairman, yung operation ng Lucky Dragon.
Was not insured against the typhoon, against damage?
At that time, sir,
The time and the question. The answer and the
Mr.
question.
Chairman, at that time, sir, during the devastation of Typhoon Labuy and Lando, yung building po hindi pa po insured.
All right, write it
But
down.
now po, since 2016, starting the time of President Madukdok, all our buildings and other structures were already insured sa GSIS po.
All right. Proceed. How many employees does Lucky Dragon have?
They have about 50 employees, Your Honor.
50 employees occupying that building. Wow, you're so nice to your investor. Go ahead. Proceed.
The APECO locators and investors that we have po ngayon, despite the pandemic, we have about 12 locators. Andyan po yung table. We'll show you the table of the APECO locators investor.
Make it bigger because I cannot see.
On the screen, you can see Pacific Seaboard Leisure and Entertainment Corporation. They're engaged in master licensor or online gaming operation and land-based casino.
I know your key officers. Attorney Escueta is my classmate. Attorney Lasadin is my partner in Accra.
Yes, po, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Attorney Lasatin, Boy Lasatin.
Yeah. Are they operational?
We have suspended for their license.
Because you're no longer allowed to operate a casino. It's only the casino, the backcourt that's allowed, right?
Yes, po, Your Honor.
They're not operating.
They're not operating anymore.
Is there a building that they built?
There was no building built, Your Honor.
So no building. How can they operate if they have no building?
They previously rented out a small space in the admin building before
So
Lucky
they were renting
Dragon.
also in the same building.
Yes, before Lucky Dragon completely rented out the entire space po.
I don't know where you're coming from, mister. We could easily be converted into a Blue Ribbon Committee meeting on accountability of public officers. I hope I don't have to do that.
And then the next locator po is Lucky Dragon.
They lease it out to the casino. Did they pay you rental for that?
No po.
Gratis et amore.
Yes po.
Okay? You're very, very gracious and generous. Okay, proceed.
The number 2 locator is Lucky Dragon. Number 3 locator is JPEG Development Corporation. The fourth one is TND Asia Pacific Entertainment Group. The fifth locator is TGB Development
No,
Corporation.
wait. I want to know.
Okay.
Lucky Dragon is operating.
Yes po, it's operating. They have 50 employees.
What do they do?
Uh,
Specifically, what do they do? You have no picture again. What do they do?
they are IT support, live video streaming, Your Honor.
So they get contracts from all over the world and they support IT, correct?
Yes po. They're into online gaming and support services po.
They're also on gaming support.
Yes po.
Who is Lee James Ramirez?
He is the president and the director of APECO po.
The director of APECO is going into business?
He is representing the local investor, foreign investor.
No, you said he was operating it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Take note of that. All right. Okay. Sige. Wow. Cutting your own throat. Okay, JPEG, what do they do?
They're into tourism and residential units, Your Honor.
These are all projected investment.
Yes,
They've been
sir.
operating since May 2021. Four
Yes,
villas
po.
completed, 2 villas ongoing. Are the 4 villas operational?
Yes, Your Honor.
Earning income?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you get a share from the income?
Mr. Anthony Valencia, can you share the income of JPEG Development Corporation, please? On rental income?
JPEG is paying lease sa APECO po na 30,000 a month, sir.
For the land?
Yes, sir, for the land.
And you don't get the percentage like Subic for the rentals?
Yes po.
So 30,000, nalagay mo. And that is whether they build or not. And if they build more, are they going to pay more?
Yes po. When they build more, they pay more, Your Honor.
So if they complete 2 more villas, how much will they pay?
Anthony.
Mr. Valencia, save your chairman.
Mr. Chairman, okay. The rental is for a 5,000 square meter property po. So, hindi po sila binibill on the number of villas. So, yung 5,000 square meter po yung binabayaran nila sa amin, sir.
30,000 a month lang.
Mr. Chairman.
Yun lang, total.
Mr. Chairman.
5,000 square meters, 30,000 a month.
5,000 square meters, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, 30,000 a month for the 5,000 square meters.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Do I have to put you under oath? Okay, TND Asia Pacific. I tried to be nice to you. I gave you all the time, but you didn't come out with anything. So now it's your time to show me that you came out with something. TND Asia Pacific Entertainment Group, software and IT. Are they also providing services for casino or for gaming?
They are not in operation yet, Mr. Chairman. The construction is still ongoing for the building.
They're constructing. Do you have a picture?
Yes po. We can show you the picture of TND.
Show me.
Again po. The TND, the second building, Your Honor, on the screen.
The middle.
The middle.
How many square meters are they renting?
5,000 square meters, Your Honor.
At how much?
That is 50,000 a month on the lease on the land.
What? Lease on the land is 50,000.
50,000 pesos po per
Same 5,000 square meter. How come it's higher than the other one, 30,000 lang?
yeah, this is latest po. It was only leased out recently, Your Honor.
Okay, sige. Go ahead. TGV.
TGB, this is a go into aquaculture processing. We are finalizing the permits for construction and rental on the body of water where they will place 50 fish cages, Your Honor.
They're renting a body of water to be used as aquatic resources, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how much are they paying?
Right now, they have a land lease for the processing plant. They are renting out a 5,000 square meter area for 10 pesos per square meter, Your Honor.
Kaya nga, di 50,000 rin.
Yes po.
So you've earned 150,000, ganun ba? Per month. Go ahead. For the three. Indus Pacific.
Indus Pacific po is a tourism and industrial residential unit. I can show you the picture. There is the picture on the left side of the screen. That is the construction of their building.
When was that?
This was 2021, Your Honor, last June. They did a groundbreaking in Kasiguran.
This is in Kasiguran.
Yes po.
How big an area are they renting?
5,000 square meters, Your Honor.
At what rate?
10 pesos
50,000
per
rin.
square meter. Yes po. Next is Asia Pacific Dragon. They are scheduled to construct in the last quarter of this year, Your Honor.
Hmm.
Next is Yongcheng Group. This will be a big investment. They will put
Odilon, Santa Teresa. Is it a
Odilon.
Filipino company or Chinese company again?
This is a Filipino company, Your Honor.
Yung kanina, Indian, yung Indus.
Yes po.
Yung TGV, ano, Chinese, Filipino?
Filipino-Korean. TGB, sorry po, is Filipino.
Yung TD Pacific. Ano yan?
That is
Chinese, Filipino?
Filipino-Korean.
Oh, sige. JPEC.
Yongcheng Group is a Chinese company.
JPEC.
JPEC is a Filipino company.
Sino yan? Percival Mariano.
Percival Mariano po. He's also a director of APECO.
Director rin siya.
Opo.
And you allow the directors to go into business. Like James Ramirez is also a director.
Yes po, they are the president of their companies, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, proceed.
Yongcheng
Yongcheng.
Group. That is a leisure resort and hotel casino, Your Honor. This is one of the biggest investor that we are attracting, but
If you have attracted,
yeah, we have a lease contract with them, Your Honor.
how many square meters?
This is about 6 hectares, Your Honor.
6 hectares.
Yes po. We have apprised them about the passage of the new POGO law, and they have been get back to us. I think they're reviewing the effect of the POGO law to their operation, Your Honor.
So without the casino, they're not going to be able to operate, correct?
For online gaming, Your Honor. But on land-based casino, I think they will proceed.
Okay. Is your airport operational already?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Is it under construction?
No, under construction.
Under construction. What percentage?
This is, sorry, Your Honor. The airport is under CAAP administration.
Doesn't matter, but you should know what is existing right now.
The runway is complete. We do not have any, what do you call that, airline facilities, the airport facilities for the landing lights and all the facilities is not complete, Mr. Chairman.
It's a white elephant right now. Because there's no market.
Yes po.
Take note. How much has been invested by the government there?
I have no idea for the
How much has been invested? Staff, check with the CAAP how much has been invested in the Aurora Airport. Winstep Industrial Corporation.
But this will be an electronic assembly, Mr. Chairman. There is a second project to this company.
Not yet constructed.
They are scheduled to start construction of their building early next year. The permits are being processed, Your Honor.
Chinese yan.
Filipino-Chinese, Your Honor.
Vibor Aviation Support Corporation. What is that?
They operate helicopter for fishing industry.
For the fishing industry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Aviation
Say,
Support, Repair and Maintenance
Filipino.
na nakalagay dito. So they're charters.
Yes, yes, sir.
Deep sea fishing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Smart Info Philippines. O Dilon Santa Teresa na naman yan.
This is IT support po. License has been issued but they have
Wala
not
pang
yet
operation.
operated.
Wala pang operation.
Wala pa po, sir.
May lease na sila. May lease na.
Yes po, yes po.
Nagbabayad na.
Opo.
Nagbabayad na.
Opo.
Please submit your financial statements.
Yes, we will do that po. We will do that. We will submit the financial statement.
Lahat yan, ha? Yangtze, Teletech Support.
Yes, this is
Indian.
business process outsourcing po. They have a sublease contract with Lucky Dragon.
They're with Lucky Dragon.
But it's not yet operational, Your Honor.
Ha?
It's not yet operational.
Asset operational.
Mr. Chairman, I have now the figure of the CAAP investment in Kasiguran Airport.
Hmm.
The contract price that we have here is 92 million for the Kasiguran Airport, Your Honor.
That's the pavement.
Yes po.
All right? Proceed.
The ongoing infrastructure for APECO to complete our facilities, we have now the sewage treatment plant, phase 1, the underground power distribution line is also under construction. The following infrastructure on the pipeline are the following. We have the sewage treatment plant phase 2 and the underground power distribution line phase 2.
Is that a private entity doing that?
It will be bidded out, Your Honor. It has been bidded out. It will
Sorry?
be bidded out this year.
So hindi pa ginagawa. To be bidded yan.
Yes po, this year. Pati po itong central water supply, ground reservoir phase 1 and phase 2 will be bidded out this year. We have the infrastructure also for fire station, the health center, and finally the Agri-Aqua Road. All of these are the infrastructure in the pipeline, Mr. Chairman.
What do you mean in the pipeline?
It's being scheduled to be constructed or bidded out within the year for early construction next year, Mr. Chairman.
We're talking about how much?
The budget there is about, can you show the budget for the, no, yung ating mismo, that's 200, the wastewater treatment plant. Mr. Balaysa, can you give the figure for the construction in progress? The projects.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, the projects in the pipeline total about 251 million, sir. Those projects will be bid out fourth quarter of 2021.
Is that what you're showing to me in the budget? You have a budget, original budget of 153 million. And the national expenditure
Mr.
plan
Chair.
is 52 million.
No, Mr. Chairman, hindi po kasama yon. Yun po funded na po yon. Ito pong bago naming hinihingi is for new capital outlay,
Which is how much?
which is 67 million. We needed po the Agri-Aqua Road for the TGB development and also another road network inside the corporate campus.
COA report says that your project accomplishment rate is 12 to 15% only. With only 20 of 81 or about 24% started since APECO was carried out in 2008.
It was COA po.
What is the current total accomplishment rate of APECO's projects as of today, October 21?
Mr. Valencia, can you answer that, please?
My gosh, you're the chairman. When I was Subic chairman, I don't ask my finance officer to do the answering. You should know.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Valencia, are you running this? Maybe you should be the chairman. Speak up.
Mr. Chair,
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I'm not privy to that figure. Sorry po.
You don't know.
for our master
You're not privy to that
in
figure.
our master plan, in our master plan, Mr. Chairman,
Sorry?
in our master plan, Mr. Chairman, we have identified at least 81 projects. Out of these 81 projects, 20 projects has been started or around 24% po ng mga project namin.
Tell me something I do not know. What is the current total accomplishment rate of APECO's projects as of October 2021? Yung sinabi mo, 2008 pa yon. Since it was created. Today, ilan?
No, sir, the data na nabanggit ko po, sir, is as of December 2020 po yun, sir.
December 20?
December 2020 po, sir, yung 20, po,
So,
yung
bago na ba yan?
20%.
In October 21, 2021.
Sa 2021, sir, yung mga projects po namin, ngayon pa lang po fourth quarter yung bulk, yung 250 million, sir. Ngayon pa lang siya madadagdag, sir. Pag na-award na po namin, sir, yung
May
project.
pera na yun.
May budget na po yun, sir.
Ano nga yun? Yung mga sewage ba yan? Yung may
Opo, sir.
underground electricity?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Are you
Yes,
sure?
Mr. Chair. Sure po ako. Yes, Mr. Chair. Sure po ako.
You're doing by
Let me
administration?
po.
By administration ang gumagawa?
Ipapabid po namin, sir. Hindi po APECO
Yung
po yung
totoo, hindi pa nabibid. Tinanong ko na yan kanina eh. Hindi pa nabibid. So why will you say that it is already accomplished?
No, Mr. Chair. I-qualify ko lang po. Ang sinabi ko po kanina, the 24% na nasa report po is as of December 2020. Now po, meron po kaming bulk of the project which is 250 million. Mai-award po namin yun by fourth quarter of this year. So yun po yung binanggit po kanina ni Mr. President, which is
Bakit ang bagal ninyo? Last quarter na.
Opo, sir, kasi pa ongoing na po, sir, yung bidding process, sir.
Kailan nyo binid? Napakabagal lang ako nyo. So ano ang bagong targeted timeline sa inyo and plan?
All the pending project po will be bidded out this year, and we hope to complete everything po by 2022. Mr. Chairman.
All the 250 million?
Yes po.
Make a note about that in the report. So that the next year, if any, they will know. Staff? ComSec?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Yes, sir. Apo.
Who is the ComSec here?
I am Mr. Chairman Andre Mortel, sir.
Why don't you take note? Are you trying to make me do all the work for you?
Sir, I am taking
You
note
give
of
me a
all our.
report right away of what we talked about, a summary.
Yes,
And then
Mr.
I will
Chairman.
look at the minutes.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
All right, so you better take notes and send it to me right away as soon as you finish.
Yes, sir.
Today.
Yes, sir.
All right, continue.
That's all po, Mr. Chair, and if it is possible, we would like to appeal to the Honorable Chairman and the members of the committee to favorably consider our original OPEX request and capital outlay in order for us to finance the operation and critical undertakings. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chairman.
Not so fast. You have 53 people in your plantilla, correct?
Yes po.
$53. But yet you have 321 contract of service and consultants. Who are these consultants and contract of services? Can
We
you
only
submit
have
a list?
131 contract of service, Mr. Chairman.
131 lang. Kuno.
Opo.
Para ano yun?
Mostly po mga karamihan po nasa kasiguran.
Ano ginagawa?
The IPs and other labor force po.
Magkano contract, magkano ang cost niyan sa gobyerno?
Anthony?
Sir, the annual cost of our contract of service personnel, nasa around kuan po, sir, 18 to 19 million a year.
18 to 19 million a year. Ano yung mga high-ticket items na mas mataas pa lang ang sweldo doon sa mga plantilla ninyo? Magkano ang
These were
plantilla?
lawyers.
Magkano ang contract sa plantilla? Magkano ang budget sa plantilla? Luigi?
Anthony?
Po, meron po dito ang findings sa report. Screen ko enter.
Michael, you can read it.
For the filled up positions po ng APECO, we have allocated 36.7 million, sir, for 2021. Unfortunately po, hindi muna po namin pinilapan yung iba dahil kailangan din namin spread out po yung cost dahil yung budget po namin kulang din po. So Ang na-budgetan po namin for this year, ang na-fill upan po namin, I think we, out of 49 na supposedly ma-fill upan po namin, 36 lang po yung
You get
na-fill
the
upan po
feeling
namin.
that the government doesn't want to give you any money because of your very, very meager and sparse productivity?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Senator Binay, please go ahead.
And just for clarification, ilan ho ulit yung regular plantilla positions?
53.
And filled up, ilan ho yung filled up?
Answer,
33 ma'am,
Anthony.
33 po.
33 out of
33. And meron ho ba kayo mga service contractors?
Yun po ma'am, yung ang tawag po namin sa kanila ma'am is the contract of service personnel. Directly hired
Yes,
po
how
sila
many?
ng APECO para pong mga job orders po sa pagdating po sa ibang agency po ang tawag po nila.
how many?
Yes,
Po yung
ilan,
signature po.
ilan po sila?
Total budget.
We have 131 COS po.
You have 131 contract of service.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Pero parang kinukwento niyo ho kanina, kulang yung budget niyo kaya hindi niyo ma-fill up yung regular plantilla.
Opo, ganun nga po.
But you can hire double of your regular plantilla sa job order. Ano ba tawag? Yung contract of service. So paano ho nangyari yan? May budget ho kayo para dun sa service contractors pero kulang yung budget niyo to fill up the regular plantillas?
Ma'am, if I may, Anthony Valencia po.
Yes, go ahead.
Apo. Mr. Chairman, Senator Binay po, yung remaining po, yung budget po kasi namin for the whole plantilla position is ang magiging budget po niya for the year kung pipilapan po namin is 46.7 million. Ang problem po namin, ma'am, that's why hindi po namin pinipilapan lahat. The budget given to us for 2021 is nasa around 58 million lang. 52.026 million. So, kulang po talaga ma'am sa operations namin yung 52 million. So that's why we resorted to contract of service. Number one po, yung contract of service personnel po namin, gaya po na nabanggit ni President Madukdok, is more on skilled workers. Sila po yung nasa ground po ng APECO. These are the locals, the indigenous peoples. Tapos meron po kaming handful ng mga professionals, lawyers, engineers, na hindi po namin sila ma-hire as plantilla because limited lang din naman din po yung number of plantilla positions for those items. So, bali po ang ginagawa po namin is a balancing
Magkano
act
yung
of the
budget niyo for dun sa service contractors or job orders?
18 to 19 million annually po yun, ma'am.
And saan niyo kinukuha tong budget na ito?
Ma'am, yung budget po for those COS, contract of service personnel, is mix po coming from the GAA. Tapos po yung aming internally generated fund, yung mga income po namin, nagagamit din po namin para po ma-sustain yung requirements sa operation.
Anong income ninyo? How much is your total income last year, if I may, Senator Binay?
Yes po.
Anthony?
Yes, sir. Ang total income namin, sir, last year, 2020, we garnered 18.2 million.
Saan galing yan? Rental?
Sir, opo, leases, visa application, pati po yung aming share po sa online gaming operation ng Pacific Seaboard before na-suspend po yung kanilang gaming license agreement po sa amin.
Can you submit to me yung source ng income nyo, itemized? And then lang punta na asterisk when it was halted. Obviously, doon kayo kumukuha ng pera sa Pogo ba yun o sa Pogo, di ba?
Online gaming po.
O yan, Pogo. Di ba?
Opo.
And Mr. Chairman, for submission din po, yung job description ng 131 contract of service.
I asked them
And
for a list.
We
I
will
asked them
give
for a
it to you.
list and yung description ng mga contract of service na kinukuha nyo.
And dun sa 18 million ho, magkano dun yung from GAA and magkano dun from their income from operations?
Good question.
Copy po. We will submit po.
Consec, take note.
Yun lang po, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Make sure you get it.
Yes, Mr.
Yes
Chairman.
po, we will submit po ASAP.
I was talking to the Comsec. Make sure you submit it to me. You're
Yes,
responsible to follow them up. Is that clear, Mr. Comsec?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right. And then I'm really going to have a hard time defending your budget because of the lack of performance. So I request you to submit a revised report with targeted timelines and quantified, verified, and verifiable data on the following concerns. Sources of income. Details, I already asked you. Minus Pogo na ito ngayon. Wala na kayong Pogo eh. Right?
Yes po.
2. Contract of services. Sinabi na ni Senator Bina yan. That's why I said it was a very good question. Details including descriptions. Ano yung lots? E-car registration and BIR cases. Meron ba kayong mga cases?
BIR po wala.
What is that? What is e-car registration? 42 lots.
That is for the land acquired by APECO po.
Environmental kung ba yan? Ano yan? Electronic
Electronic certificate authorizing registration.
certificate authorizing
Registration.
is that the certificate to operate? Ganun ba yan?
Hindi po, yan po yung transfer ng mga title to APECO.
O na-transfer na ba yan? Yung 42 lots nyo? Yun ang ibig ko pala sabihin, yung 42 lots.
Hindi pa po, Your Honor.
Bakit?
May mga issues pa po na dapat kami isettle.
Yung ba sa indigenous tribes? Yan ba sa indigenous tribes?
Ay, hindi po. Hindi po. Kung po ito, these are
Binili nyo lupa, binili nyo ito.
ito po yung mga land na binili po ng APECO way back.
Yes.
Has to be, the title has to be transferred to APECO.
Ay, ba't di nyo magawa?
Meron pa pong mga issues na dapat
Try not to be nebulous. Anong issues yun?
meron pong penalties and surcharges na hindi po nabayaran.
Nino, ng APECO o ng nagbenta?
Actually po, yung nagbenta.
Oh. Paano nyo i-resolve yun ngayon?
Kinuha
Kasi
na po,
pera, may issues. Nagbayad kayo. Ano ba nangyayari ito ngayon?
ano po ito eh. Babayaran na po sana yung mga surcharges. Kaso lang po, makukuha raw po pagka po binayaran, i-disallow. So siguro po, dahil wala naman pong remedy kundi bayaran itong mga surcharges and penalties na to, para mailipat yung mga titulo, what I will do po is present it to the board para maaprubahan na pabayaran na itong mga penalties na to para ma-transfer ang titulo sa APECO.
Oh, sarili nyo lalakarin yan. Patulog ba kayo sa Executive Secretary? Nagpatulog ba kayo sa COA? Bunot na ba kayo sa COA para sabihin nyo, we have to pay this, otherwise we'll be losing money?
Yun nga po ang mangyayari nun. Pahihingi na lang po.
Hey, you're the one managing. I'm just the legislator here. We're just the legislator here. How can I defend your budget if I cannot assure that you're going to do that? Maybe Senator Binay should be the one to defend it. She's more charming than I am. Ah, matawa si Nancy, oh. Well, you better have an answer for me before I submit this to the budget for approval.
So, kung po namin to, pababayaran na po namin to ng for this year. Kung mababayaran po at papayagan po ng board namin na ito ay pabayaran, ito po ay pababayaran namin para matransfer na po yung titulo ng APECO.
Baka tanungin rin ako, yung mga board nyo, presidente ng mga pinapalis yung corporation. Pwede ba yan?
Okay.
Di ba may conflict of interest yun? Hello? Wala ba kayo legal officer?
Meron po, dito po si Attorney Aldaba.
Attorney. Attorney Aldaba, may kaso ka pa ata sa immigration. May complaint sa'yo. Attorney Aldaba?
Mr. Chairman, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Regarding po dun sa appointment po, yung members po kasi ng board ng APECO, based on charter po, parang representational po. Meron pong board of director, ex officio members po yung congressman, governor, and then mayor po, 3 towns po, 1 year each. And then meron pong 1 representative from domestic investor.
I'm not asking that. I'm just asking, bakit, di ba may conflict of interest yun? Nagpapalis kayo ng lupa sa sarili niyong direktor.
Mr. Chair, hindi ko po masagot kasi yung appointment po nila sa Malacanang, ang basis po is they represent domestic investors po in Aurora Economic
It's got
Zone.
nothing to do with it. Give me a study on that. You better tell me because I'm going to defend that. I'm going to have to answer it.
Yan po. Mahirap daw. Meron din pong isang member dito, director, representing po the workers working in Aurora Economic Zone. So, yun po yung composition po kasi ng Board of Directors ng APECO para po siyang representational. Representative.
Again, are you saying that yung director niyo, member ng board? Yung member ng board, nagpalis siya sa sarili niyang kumpanya? Pwede yan? Just because he's representing the businessman? He is representing a company that's leasing from you.
Yes, but the appointment of these directors naman po is the Office of the President po, hindi naman po
What
sa
does that
APECO.
got to do with it? I don't know what your legal background is, but to me it sounds like very, very clear conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
Saan?
GOCC governance now.
Yeah, I know. Tingnan mo yung GOCC, Governance Act, Section 10, 19. Fiduciary duties of the Board of Directors. Avoid conflicts of interest and declare any interest they may have in any particular matter before the board.
Mr. Chair, if that's the GCG law po ba?
You dare ask me a question, you're a lawyer. GOCC. What's the matter with you?
The GCG po governance.
RA 10149.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You don't even have to do that. That's also in the civil service law.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I think there's a provision po in the GCG charter that it does not apply po to economic zone like APECO, except insofar as
What?
as
Just admit to me your opinion. To your chairman.
yes, Mr. Chair.
Goodness.
Chairman.
What is it? And Mr. Chairman, I want you to respond to an allegation that your lawyer is involved in some hanky-panky with BOI. I'm not judging him. I just want to make sure that he's clear on that. May
Yes,
complaint sa kanya sa Bureau of Immigration. Attorney Aldaba,
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
submit mo na lang para may makukuta kong defenses mo.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm looking po for the provision on the...
Just submit the paper. All right.
Opo.
Senator Binay, what are we going to do with this corporation that has not been able to produce anything for the government in spite of about 2 billion pesos worth of investments by the government? Their income is only 72 million in the whole existence, the whole 13 years.
Mr. Chairman, I would yield to the decision of the chairman.
I will wait until December 3 with your permission. November 3. The House version has not come out, so I'll want to wait for it. So by November 3 or earlier, you should submit to me your answers to all our concerns.
yes po, Mr. Chairman, we will do that.
Ayoko naman kayong pahirapan, nahihirapan ako sa inyo eh. I'm sorry, October 27 pala, in 1 week.
Okay po, we will
October
submit
27.
everything po.
Committee report will be submitted on November 3. You're wasting my time, guys. Our time.
Sorry po.
Just fix it up, okay? On that basis, I will entertain a motion to suspend until October 27 ba? Or 26? What's our schedule like?
Justice hearing 26.
Huh?
May justice hearing po 26.
May justice hearing. Appointments ng judges.
Submission po was ng subcommittee report na isasubmit natin October 25 po. So, hindi na po pwede beyond that.
My gosh. Eh, binibigyan niyo sa akin papel na nakalagay October 27. So, October 25. It's October 20.
Pero Mr. Chairman, paano kayo magsasubmit ng committee report kung hindi pa natatransmit ng House yung
Kaya nga po.
Yeah, kaya
NEP?
nga. Kaya nga, huwag na natin pasinin nyo. Mauna na lang tayo para pag nandun na, hindi tayo mahuhuli. Is that okay with you, Senator Binay?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Chairman. So
So by October 25, all right?
Okay, by Monday.
May Monday.
Yes. I move to
Hearing. Ha?
Monday morning, boss.
Monday morning.
Okay.
At
So I
about
move to suspend the budget of APECO until October 25, Monday
yes.
morning.
At maybe about 11 o'clock? Or yeah, 11 o'clock. Okay?
Okay.
On motion of the Honorable Senator from Rizal and from Batangas and from Ilocos.
Isabela naman, Mr. Chairman.
Sige, Region 2, sorry. All right. The session is suspended until the opposite date of October 25,
25.
Monday at 11 o'clock. After which we will decide whether to submit a budget or to have a budget of 1 peso. That is not a joke, huh? Try to see your way clear. Certainly by next year, even if we submit this, sisitahin kayo dyan, kaya magtrabaho na kayo. Okay? In motion of Senator Binay, the motion is suspended until the set date of October 25 at Monday at 11 o'clock. So ordered. Thank you very much, gentlemen and ladies.
Mr. Chairman.
I'm not trying to be
Thank you,
tough on
Mr.
you
Chairman.
folks of the record na ito, but try to see your way clear.